Hi there, welcome back to Bevo Tech Pack. How's everyone doing? Hope you're all well. And let's get started. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. What is that weird voice? Anyway, guys. Let's get started. So let me just show you what I've changed around. You'll notice a second elevator here. That's because I need more power and I need to extend the size of this reactor. So I'm pretty much gonna take up the entirety of this upper floor with a reactor. So yeah, so I have to move all this stuff at some point and get it somewhere else, just so that I can get enough power, because this thing is producing 832 flux per tick, which isn't great. It's good, but it's not a huge amount. And this AE system is starting to really consume power. So let's show you what I've done. You'll see I've moved some of the stuff. The interfaces are all, or the terminals are all here in this pillar here, which is kind of cool. I would really love if chisel micro blocks could do the connected texture thing. I think that would be cool. So I have all my terminals and stuff here, which is pretty good. That's nice. This is now going in there. I've moved the crafting terminal. I'll show you in a minute. The power is now coming in through a tesseract straight into the processor, because it seems you can do that. You don't even need the energy converter thing. That's all there like that. I think we've gone through that. So, oh, the ME system is off. No, it's on. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, I actually need to keep the converter thingy up there because it's powering a P2P terminal that I didn't notice. Let's just push this back on here. Double the power going in, why not? There we go, now it's on. These things that seem consume a ton of electricity, or AE, or whatever the hell it is. So it's probably best we look at that. It's not crafting anything. Do we have storage? Yeah, okay. I just crafted a couple more of these. Now I'm gonna craft probably another 2 of these as well. Let's get going. Cool. So let's just pop down here, and you'll see that I have 2 rooms going off either side. This one will be my crafting molecular assemblers. It's a mess of wires at the moment. I couldn't really think of any better way of doing these. But yeah, so oh, look, you can put passions straight into these things. That's crazy. I wonder what that does. Anyway, so yeah, the molecular assemblers are all in this room, and we'll create more of them and interfaces on all of them, and you'll just be able to access them directly from the interface terminal upstairs. Here is going to be my storage drives. They're going to go along here. We can fit a ton of them in here. I was thinking of putting the crafting units on top of here as well, because I don't think I'm going to need all of these. So yeah, we would kind of leave it like that for now, which is good. So yeah, it's crafting away, and that's where we'll store all that. I had to disconnect some of these things because it's so much power this thing is using when we had all those. But yeah, so that you could see, sorry, tesseract going straight into the bottom here, powering the thing. So yeah, cool. So let's get started. We want the quarry has been running, and it's sending all the stuff back here, and it's silk touch quarry as well. So it's just all coming back here. Look at all those diamonds we have. So pulverizer gives me 2, enrichment changer 2. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, we need to automatically process this stuff now because it's no use to us when it's in no use at all when we're in this state. So what we need to do is set up some machines to get this automatic processing. I am starting to run out of space around here. That's why I wanted to move all this stuff down into another room in there, which hopefully I'll get done, and then we can just have other machines here. But so I could probably fit some machines right here, and possibly here, or just here. This thing has a load of channels on it available. Quite a load of channels now. So we might just go ahead and move some of that stuff there. Let me just grab this Fluix one, or smart cable, because they're always good. Right, so let me just craft up a couple of machines and I'll be back in a sec. Okay guys, so I have built up a couple of alloy smelters and sag mills. Now I don't want to put everything through a sag mill because I do need to get the excess platinum, which I get from pulverizing redstone. So we're going to want to pulverize the redstone. Oops. And we're probably going to want to... Oh, sorry, no. Pulverizing the redstone to get the... whatchamacallit, the cinnabar. And then... we need to... forgotten already. Shiny or ferrous. Yeah, so we want to send ferrous through a industrial smelter here. We have one of those already. So we probably want to just put an export bus or a storage bus on this thing to input those things. Probably export bus. I'll have to think on that one. I might have to set up a smelter just for that stuff so that I will import both of those things in there. But anyway, let's just get started and set up one of these systems. So it's simply just going to be a sag mill and an industrial smelter, and we'll just set this thing to export directly into the site. And yeah, so we'll push out there and pull in there. Perfect. We'll leave this in furnace mode. We're also going to want to set up our alloys and stuff so we can make the better capacitors and such. But for now, that will do fine. Actually, I probably should have just put them there. Let's just move this over one. I just want to move this over one so it looks a bit better. A bit. Boom, boom. There we go. Sag mill and alloy smelter. So sag mill, alloy smelter. And this should still be configured to... It is, yeah, cool. So what we want to do here is we're actually going to use this interface here. We may as well. It's there. And we're just going to grab a storage bus. And I'm just thinking here... No, we don't want to use this one. So we actually want to go in the back of this, I think. We're gonna set up a system so that it can use multiple ones though. So we might need to pull a line off here and cordon off that. Okay, so let's just put a storage bus there. It can store whatever the hell it wants. It doesn't really matter. Next we want an interface. And do I have an interface? I probably don't. No, I don't. Damn. I need glass. Okay, let me craft an interface quickly and we'll be back. Okay, so here is an interface here. It's not connected to any network, I don't think. Which is fine. That's what we want to do. But we're going to put a storage bus on this thing. And in the storage bus, we're gonna, let's do iron first, I think. We're gonna put iron into this storage bus. And we want to increase the priority so that it's always going in here. And we want to grab some cable and plug this in like this. This should start getting stuff in. And the other thing, we want to put that there so that the iron drops in here. Is that possible? Maybe I have to take out the iron and put it back in. Oh, this is not powered, this network. So we need to power it as well. I just noticed that I'm actually losing a side here. I'll probably move this charger here. But let's grab some fiber. And we can do that there and that there. So that should do what we want. It's not. Oh, let's drop it in and out again. There we go. Yeah, so any new iron coming in will be dropped into this interface and it will be stored in this sag mill here. The sag mill will directly pull the stuff out, and then we want to actually drop it into an interface, another interface, which I hopefully have crafted. Yes, boom. Let's grab an interface, and I'm thinking we probably don't want one of these ones. Actually, we want a regular one to cut down on the amount of things. Maybe. I think we can actually pull into that, so that will be there, and that's fine. So we're gonna pull the stuff out of here, and what we want to do with that is probably grab some. I wonder if we can grab some Buildcraft tubes. Will those work? Buildcraft. Where is Buildcraft? Let's just try with these, see if we can export directly into those. Although, and let's tell this to export out the top. Push. Yeah, that seems to work. So we're getting iron, and the iron is going into the tube. So 213 in here. Anytime you're ready now. There we go. 213. And yeah, 218. Awesome. So that is working. We can cut down on the amount of ME stuff that we need to come out. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put down another 2 of these things. And we can put down 2 more of these things. Nice. So again, we'll just set these to push out the side, push out the side, and these guys to push out the top. And make sure they're in furnace mode. Or smelting mode, sorry. Pushing out, yes. And that way, cool. So if we grab 2 more storage buses, which I'm hoping I did craft. Oh, I have only 1. I should be able to actually craft this pretty much straight away. Yes, perfect. So, and we put 2 more storage buses on here. connect them up. Yeah, so I want to get some, and let's just pull some. Yeah, so these guys are going full steam. So this means that we can, whoa, we can push a load of these interfaces into this interface. And this interface, anything that gets dropped into this interface will be dropped into the sag mills and processed into the ores. I'm gonna need some iron pipes actually for here, because otherwise they'll start going the wrong way. So let me craft up some iron pipes and set it all up, and we'll be back in a second to set up this little smelter here. Okay, so we have our cool stuff going there, and we'll just do this a couple of times and get that going full. Cool. So we have 2 alloy smelters and a sag mill here. Now these are going to be separate ones. This is set to furnace mode. This one's set to alloy mode. And then the sag mill is a sag mill. So one of the things we want to do is make glass, which is, you know, obvious enough. So if we put the glass in here, ooh, sorry, this one, we might actually set up a second set of interfaces here, because this one says fluid transposer and I want to leave it as a fluid transposer, but for now we'll just set it up like this. So if we set this here as a storage bus for sand, and thinking about this, I'm sure that stuff is going to use more than, like, there's going to be more than one that uses sand, so that's probably not going to work fully. But what's this? Alloy smelter? Oh, this one. We don't want this outputting at all. Although we could actually use that into the alloy smelter. Maybe. We'll see. For now, this will work fine. So if we request ourselves some glass and middle click it, we should, and I've set it to actually 3, so 3 sand is 3 glass, because the alloy smelter smelts 3 at a time, which makes sense. So this thing is going along there, and it should output it straight to the back, even though there's all this stuff here, but that's just, yeah. Cool. So that means that that's set up. But now the other thing we want to do, right, we want these capacitors to make these machines faster. So the capacitors are here. So I have the basic capacitor already in here. Easy. Now we need to make this energetic alloy. Coal dust is already automated. So this is glowstone, gold, and redstone. So if we grab the 3 of those, 1 glowstone and gold. And if we just put these in here, and then we'll put it into the alloy smelter. That should craft in a few seconds. And finish. Go on, there we go. That should, oh, I never actually set it to push it out. So push it out into the pipes up here. I actually might move that to there. And into the interface. What are we making again? This stuff. There we go. And we encode that in there. We'll need actually 1 more of each of these. Gold. Redstone. And glowstone. what am I doing? Oh yeah, we need another storage bus. And we can set this to have one of these. Yes, perfect. So that should go there. Actually, yeah. So now we can actually request this stuff. Energetic, there we go. Why is, oh, we put that into the wrong place. Oh, we didn't even put it in yet, that's why. Stupid me. So we'll put that in here. And then that should come up now. And we can make a ridiculous amount of this stuff. And it should all export in here. And you can see it is. And it's already starting to make, so cool. That's perfect. So we also need, that will give us everything. Because I think we already have the coal dust. Yeah, so we can craft some of that. Except that, of course, we don't have any more CPUs. Then we need this vibrant alloy stuff, which is energetic alloy and ender pearls. So let's grab some ender pearl and some of that energetic stuff. That and that, and we'll put this whitelisted here. And then just wait until this finishes boiling and we'll be back in a second. Okay, so we have our capacitors set up to craft. So we want these, which will speed up everything, should do. And let's just take a look now. So it is pretty much just powering through this thing. It's crafting the vibrant alloy now. So if we look at this one, we can see that it has not put the ender pearls. Oh, see, told you I needed to use another one. So this thing has actually put the resident ender in here. Damn it. Okay, we'll have to set up something else, but for now, let's just grab some ender pearls. 3. And shove them in there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, I'll have to run that off a different interface, which is fine. I kind of didn't want to run it off this one anyway. So that's fine, and we might just rearrange this a bit so it's a bit more efficient. But yeah, that will get me my capacitors. Whoop! And the capacitors will then speed up this, which means we can get capacitors faster. That these tubes are too slow. They're fine for this because, well, we don't really care about the speed that we get that stuff, but less so for these. These are kind of as needed, so they need to be crafted as quick as possible. Capacitor, boom. We can put this in here, which will speed it up. Awesome. I've also run out of space to put the patterns in, so I'll need more molecular assemblers and such like. But we are pretty much out of time now, so I'm gonna have to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you later.